Coming up on today's episode, good rainy Wednesday afternoon to you all YouTube. It is 3:21 now in the PM. Here at the bench once more, doing my favorite thing. Yeah, I did finally get these done. Now the one that's sitting before you is the final version. This is the way it's going to be. Now the back I have on it was a little bit too big, and I've already resized it a little bit down to get a little less down here, and it should work perfectly. And like I say, you can see it's a little bit pushed in, but not that bad. I've got some feet on the bottom of this one to rubber feet to make it a little more stiff about, moving around so much. But that's basically it. Now, I don't have the inside open, and I'm going to do that to show you exactly what's going on there. Now, again, this has only got 4 screws in the back. Again, this will be the power input. This will probably be the volume pot on-off control over here. LED and input here. Of course, the speaker will go there. Now here is the speaker that you can see we got, and these are the ones I was talking about. These are the full frame 2 and 2¼ inch 57 millimeter speakers, and I do have them sized perfectly for those holes there, and I haven't got that one in yet. But anyway, that's what that's going to look like. Now, this one I'm working on, I've got a circuit board in there that I'm going to be using. Now this is the same exact size circuit board as we use on the, let me get this open real quick, as we use on the present day boards that we are sending out in our kits, the same exact size, but this is a different, this was an experimental one that Bob came up with. I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. Now there's the 2 screws. There are holders in the bottom for the, I don't know how well you can see that, but they're basically a cutout there. The size of the board on each end, and those hold that securely there, and 2 screws on this end. Same setup as these screws here. You basically, it's the same type of setup. But this board here, and it's difficult to look at, but over here on this side is a 386 output amplifier, and this is our original 380 over on this side. Now Bob has set this up to use either one, and I'm going to use the 386 on this one because I don't want to waste one of our business chips on this thing here. And I'm going to go ahead and populate that over there, and then populate the rest of it on this side. And that's what that's going to be like. But like I said, you can see that's how it sits like there and there. And it will work out really nice. I'm very, very, very pleased with how this is going to work. And like I said, it's just, again, there's the speaker. It's going to go in here like this. Once I get some screws for it. It's hard to see, but I can't get it exactly where it won't stay there. Let me see if I can get the camera up there to it so you can look down at it. There, I think you can see it. It keeps moving on me. But anyway, the holes line up really well, and like I said, that's going to work out just fine. The output for the speaker is down there. 2 wires down there. And they come out there, and they'll just go right over here. And the rest of it I'm going to wire up accordingly. Here's your input here, and there's your power here, and that's really all you need to know. So as far as the on-off part of the volume control, we'll put that in the loop with the power, and that's all you have to do there. So there you go. There's a quick look at what that's going to be like. Now hopefully at one time or another I'm going to get this painted and get it, it won't sit flat. It sit real good flat on with the back on it. Maybe it must be warped a little bit. That's not a big deal, but like I said, I just thought those would help it sit a little bit more sturdy, especially when it's in action. And like I said, so there is some weight to it with the speaker and the circuit board populated and stuff like that, but not the biggest bunch of weight, but nothing like the original IT-12 or T4, I can tell you that. But anyway, there's a good look at that, and I just kind of wanted to bring you back and show you that real quick, hopefully real quick. Oh, I did mail out 2 new kits today, and just as soon, this has happened the last 2 times I've mailed out kits, just as soon as I got back in the post office, we got another order. So that person will have to wait for Saturday, but like I said, that is the way things happen sometimes. But I've got to go get ready to go out to my daughter's for dinner. She's back on the Wednesday dinners again, and I'm happy about that. I love to go eat somebody else's cooking. That's probably a good thing. But anyway, those I just wanted to let you know that's how it's going to mount. Now the bottom one, I don't know how many noticed the the bottom standoffs here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There, they are going to be for the BDST2. BDST2. Did I say that wrong? I think I did. Anyway, that's going to be our new board when we come out with it. Bob's got it made up already, and it's going to be a modular design where it will have the jumpers, and basically you can hook your speaker up or whatever the jumper is on, and then just plug in the jumper to the motherboard, and that's all you'll need to do for that. So that's going to be kind of handy. I'm going to like that a lot. And so we are trying to get make some improvements. And again, that's going to be the deluxe version of this kit. And like I said, it will come with all the parts necessary for that, including the JST connectors and the leads for those. So that's the way that's going to work. And happy about that. And happy about the whole thing working out as good as it has. The beta testers have received some of them. I don't know how many of them, but I think 3 of them have received their kits already in the mail. And so we'll have some more words on that, hopefully, maybe before Friday. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, this is only Wednesday. And I just wanted to come back and show you this. Like I said, this is going to be the final one. And again, this back part is not the final, but I've already readjusted. I've taken another, I think, a 1/2 millimeter off the end to end, or the top to bottom, I guess is what it'd be. And that will make it fit perfectly, I think. And if it doesn't, I'll take another 1/2 off. It's not the end of the world. That's like I said, this one worked. I sanded down the top and the bottom a little bit, and it works okay. Like I said, it fits all right. It fit in there before, but it was really bent before. Now it's just bent a little bit, but that's what you got to do sometimes when you're prototyping. And so that's about it. All right, I'm gonna get off here and get back to what I was doing before, and you guys have a great day. And like I say, we'll come back later with hopefully more information while I watch the rain pour down outside. So, like I said, we'll talk to you later. Good Thursday afternoon to you all, YouTube. It is 3:14 now in the PM. On the computer here in the living room, and I'm running Windows 10 for a change. There was a challenge issued, and I don't even know if he issued a challenge, but he did. And I'm talking about Bill, old 64 Goat, who happened to mention that Windows 10 or Sony Movie Studio won't run in Windows 10. Well, you know me, I gotta see if it will or not. So I booted up in Windows 10, and let's just go look real quick here and see system. You can see by the menus what it is Windows 10, but I'm gonna go ahead and definitively prove that it is Windows 10 Pro right there. You can see it on the screen if it's not too dim. But so there you go. That's that. Now the other part of this is Sony Movie Studio. Is that going to run? Let's see. Sony Movie Studio Platinum 13 64-bit. Well, looky there. It popped right up. Licensed to me. How about that? Yeah, this is going to actually work, I do believe. Let's play a little bit of it, make sure.
Action happens all around us, and the best we can do at times is capture it. Harness the fun, the energy, the love, so we can share it with others. Smartphones make it easy to capture those moments.
Oh, enough of that. We don't really want to listen to the whole thing there. But like I said, Bill, it does work. Obviously, you're having problems installing it. I understand that. But, you know, don't say that it doesn't work, because it does. You know, don't, somebody else who's not, you know, real good at computers might think that it doesn't. Well, it does. And like I said, it's kind of like, you remember back when you used to tell me, or tell us, I should say, that Windows Movie Maker wouldn't run in Windows 10. Well, you remember that, don't you? Well, you know it does, because you've got it on your computer there at your house. So it's just one of those things where you don't want to say things like that unless you preface it by saying, well, I can't get it installed. I can understand that, but to say it won't run, it's not true. So, all right, now I'm not going to belabor the fact. I just kind of wanted to show you that it does run and works just fine. And like I said, I had to use a camera to record the audio, but other than that, it has nothing to do with really the Movie Studio running in Windows 10. It's just a conflict with the screen recorder I'm using, and I can't use both. In other words, when Sony starts, it wants to use the same microphone, and that cuts the microphone off for the screen recorder then. So that's why that works that way. But anyway, there you go. It is working, and we're going to get back to the other video now, and hope you're satisfied that it does work. All right, we'll talk at you later. I'm back once again from my interlude there on the computer in the living room. I had to see if if that Windows or Sony Movie Studio would in fact play on Windows 10, and it does, as I kind of thought it would. So there's that. What you see in front of you is the stuff I've got to send Bob. He wanted one of the Simple AM Plus boards and some of those diodes that we got from Ukraine, one of the new speakers, and a couple of the JST connectors that we are going to be using, and I've got those all bagged up, ready to go. That will be sent out probably the same time I send our newest order out. We got another order the day I came back yesterday, as a matter of fact, from mailing the two previous orders that we had. One going to Canada, one going to Ohio. And like I said, I had just walked in the door and there was another sale. So like I say, I try not to go out too much. I did go get gas yesterday as I was going out to get my daughter's house to eat supper, and I only paid $4.56. Now, that's not too bad. Most of the places in town were $4.59.9, which is $5 a gallon, any way you size it. And that's just way too much. But I didn't fill up the tank. I only got $20 worth. Maybe put me in a half a tank. And I figure I'm just not going to, if I can avoid it, I'm not going to pay too much for gas. And eventually it will come back down again. It always does. But like I say, that's the way it was. So I've already showed you the case for the BDST, and Bob printed one on his printer and has got his, he said it worked out rather well, so that's good. Like I say, got that done. I did go to my daughter's house last night. Had never had this before, but it was New Orleans mac and cheese. That's what it was called. Now, it did have chicken in it. It had, of course, macaroni and cheese. But it was a little Cajun spicy. Not really too bad, but it wasn't bad. it was good. I mean, as far as that. And then she likes to try out her new recipes for cheesecake, things like that, on us, and that's the things she used for her dinner theater, so I forget now. The one was bananas Foster cheesecake, I believe, is what it was. And there was a little bit of some excitement on lighting it. Bananas Foster, you have to light that rum off to burn the rum off. And there was a little bit of excitement there, but nothing serious. Everybody enjoyed it. It was fun, so I just thought I'd bring that up too. I know there's something else I wanted to say in closing, but now I can't remember what that was. The beta testers, I think, all have their kits now. I've already heard from one, and we've gotten some good feedback on that. And so, like I say, I expect to get some more out of the rest of them soon, and that will be good. I did get my transformer ordered. You remember the eBay seller didn't have the one, and I didn't get it, and I went ahead and ordered from DigiKey, I think yesterday or day before yesterday maybe. Anyway, it's supposed to be here Friday, I think. Friday or Saturday, I don't know which it was, but it's supposed to be here. So when that gets here, I'll probably go back to working on the power supply. And Bob was suggesting that I put a on-off switch on the output. I'm not really sure I'm going to do that, but I may. You never can tell. But he said it's a handy thing to have in case you do have a short. You can basically turn the power off without having to wait for the filter capacitor to discharge. And I guess that it was a good idea, but like I say, I don't know if I'll do that or not. We'll see. So that's that. What else was there? I know that when I walked in here to do this from doing the other in the living room, I had 15 things I wanted to say, and I can't remember none of them. Nice day today. It's a little bit cloudy out. Probably will rain, looks like, maybe. It did rain yesterday, but then it stopped last evening. I know on the way home it wasn't rainy, but it was cool. I think 60s. Of course, I was wearing shorts. That was the other thing I told Bob. I said, I'm going to shorts. I don't care. I said, we've got some warm days, and it looks like it's supposed to be 80-something today. And like I say, we're right back up in the heat again. So I figured, might as well go ahead and do that. And that's what I've done. So that's that. There was something else to do with the business, and I can't think what it was. Always something, and I never can remember. But anyway, that's that. I think maybe that's it. I guess. Let me look around a little bit and see if I can see anything. Oh, I want to paint this logo. I don't know how good a painter I am with a brush, but I want to try to paint the bee. I think it gets painted red, and the rest of it is basically black, with the electronic kits is black as well. And so I may try to do that, but I want to paint this gray. Now my white filament is getting close to the end, so I'm going to be probably switching to the gray. So I'll probably do one in gray as well, and then that way I don't have to paint anything but this part of it. So I'd like to kind of paint this screen part as a beige colored or something like that to kind of mimic the IT or the T4, and so that would be kind of neat. I think it'd be neat anyway. So, alright, that's gonna do me. And like I say, everything's going good, I think. So, alright, I'm gonna wish you guys a happy day. Thank you so much for watching, and I do really appreciate it. And you guys have a great one, and we will see ya!